My friends, as we get older, our kidneys do not stay as strong as they were in our younger years. They work quietly every day, cleaning our blood, removing waste, and keeping our body in balance. But after 50 or 60, even small eating habits can put pressure on them without us realizing it. Many older adults follow a healthy routine, avoid junk food, and still feel surprised when their creatinine rises or their doctor says, "Your kidneys are slowing down." This happens more often than you think. In this video, I want to guide you clearly and simply through something very important: which nuts are safe for your kidneys, and which nuts can slowly harm them as you age. You might think all nuts are healthy, but for seniors, that is not always true. Some nuts can help lower inflammation, protect kidney cells, and improve filtration. But others can raise phosphorus, trigger stones, or make creatinine worse. And because kidney disease is often silent, you may never feel the damage until it has already happened. Before we continue, I would love to know something from you. Where are you watching from, and what time is it right now? Your comments help me feel connected to you, and I read each one with care. Point 1. Why kidney health becomes more sensitive after 50. My friends, one thing I want you to understand clearly is that kidney problems in older age do not always start with pain or warning signs. Most seniors don't feel anything at all. The kidneys slow down very quietly, almost silently. After the age of 50, the small filtering units inside the kidneys, the nephrons, become fewer and weaker. It's a natural part of aging, just like our eyesight weakening or our joints becoming stiff. But the challenge is that kidneys cannot talk to us. They cannot say, "I'm tired," or "Please slow down." They only show trouble when the damage has already started. This is why foods that were harmless in your 30s or 40s can become a burden later in life. Even simple snacks like nuts can overload older kidneys, especially if they are high in phosphorus, potassium, salt, or toxins. Many seniors follow healthy diets, walk daily, avoid sweets, and still see creatinine rising. And they wonder, what did I do wrong? The truth is, you didn't do anything wrong. Your kidneys just need a different kind of support now, gentler, lighter, and kinder foods that match your age. Studies from the National Institutes of Health show that nearly 90% of people with kidney decline have no symptoms until a large portion of kidney function is already lost. That is why learning about kidney-friendly nuts becomes so important. The right nut can ease inflammation and protect the kidneys. The wrong one can silently add pressure. Point 2. Sunflower seeds, a gentle protector for aging kidneys. Let me start with a nut that often gets overlooked, but can be surprisingly kind to older kidneys: sunflower seeds. Many seniors think of these seeds only as a snack, but inside each tiny seed is something very important for you: vitamin E, one of the strongest natural protectors against kidney cell damage. As we age, our kidneys face more stress from blood pressure, sugar fluctuations, and years of medication use. All of this creates free radicals, tiny harmful particles that slowly irritate and damage kidney tissues. Younger bodies fight them easily, but older kidneys struggle. This is where sunflower seeds help. Vitamin E works like a shield, calming that irritation and protecting the nephron cells from wearing out too fast. A study from the National Institutes of Health followed older adults with early kidney weakness. Those who got enough vitamin E, mostly from sunflower seeds, showed better kidney filtration and less protein leakage in their urine. You don't need a lot. Even 1 teaspoon a day is enough to give your kidneys gentle support. There's one small tip that makes sunflower seeds even better for seniors. If you soak them in warm water for a few hours and then lightly dry roast them at home, it removes some natural acids that can be heavy on the stomach. This makes digestion easier and helps your body absorb vitamin E more effectively. Point 3. Macadamia nuts, a soft, healing support for tired kidneys. Now let's talk about a nut that feels rich and creamy, but is surprisingly gentle on older kidneys: macadamia nuts. Many seniors avoid them because they think macadamias are too heavy or too fatty. But the truth is, the fats in macadamia nuts are very different. They contain a rare kind of healthy fat called omega-7, which helps calm inflammation inside the kidneys. As we age, high sugar levels, blood pressure changes, and stress can injure the tiny tubes inside the kidneys. These tubes help filter waste from your blood. When they become inflamed, creatinine starts to rise and filtration slows down. Omega 7 works like a soothing oil on these tired kidney cells. It helps them heal, reduces swelling, and improves blood flow to the filtering units. A study from the University of Queensland observed older adults with diabetes and mild kidney problems. Those who ate just a small amount of macadamia nuts daily noticed better filtration and lower protein leakage, 2 important signs that the kidneys were working more comfortably. For seniors, the safe and helpful amount is 4 to 6 macadamia nuts a day. They're best eaten in the morning or mid-morning when your kidneys start their daily work. Always choose unsalted macadamias, because extra salt puts pressure on older kidneys. You can also crush them lightly and add them to oatmeal or yogurt for easier digestion. Point 4. Pecans, a natural way to relax kidney blood vessels. My friends, another nut that deserves your attention, especially in older age, is pecans. These soft, slightly sweet nuts are often enjoyed in pies and holiday treats, but their real value lies in something much deeper: magnesium. This mineral plays a quiet but powerful role in helping your kidneys work more smoothly. As we age, our blood vessels tend to stiffen. This includes the tiny vessels inside the kidneys. When those vessels are tight, your kidneys have to work harder to filter your blood, and that extra pressure can slowly reduce their strength. Magnesium in pecans helps relax these vessels. When the vessels relax, blood flows more easily, filtration improves, and the kidneys feel less overworked. A study in older adults showed that people who regularly ate magnesium-rich foods like pecans had better kidney filtration and a lower risk of kidney disease getting worse. And the best part is, you don't need a large amount. Just a small handful can give your body the support it needs. There's one thing you should remember. Pecans can spoil quickly if they're not stored properly. When the natural oils in the nuts go bad, they can cause inflammation instead of helping you. To keep them fresh, store pecans in an airtight glass jar in the refrigerator. Adding 1 or 2 dry roasted coffee beans helps absorb moisture and keeps the nuts from turning rancid. Point 5. Why older adults should be careful with peanuts. Now let's talk about something many seniors don't expect: peanuts. They are cheap, tasty, and found in almost every American pantry. Many older adults eat them for extra protein. But for aging kidneys, peanuts can quietly cause more harm than good. The biggest concern is something called aflatoxin. This is a natural toxin that forms when a certain type of mold grows on peanuts, especially in warm or humid conditions. You can't see it, you can't smell it, and you can't taste it, but it can still enter your body. While aflatoxin is known to damage the liver, many people don't realize it also harms the kidneys. It irritates the delicate filtering cells, weakens them, and makes your kidneys work harder than they should. Older kidneys don't recover as fast as younger kidneys. So even a small amount of this toxin, eaten regularly, can lead to inflammation, higher creatinine, and reduced filtration over time. Studies on seniors who ate processed peanut snacks showed a higher chance of kidney strain compared to those who avoided them. Now, this doesn't mean you must miss out on that nutty taste. There is a safer alternative: unsalted pistachios. Pistachios contain helpful nutrients like lutein and beta-carotene, which protect kidney blood vessels from damage. Eating about 15 to 20 pistachios after lunch is a much safer way to enjoy a crunchy snack without putting pressure on your kidneys. Point 6. Almonds and cashews. Healthy for some, heavy for older kidneys. My friends, almonds and cashews are often called superfoods, and many older adults eat them believing they are always safe. But as we age, our kidneys cannot handle certain minerals the same way they did years ago. This is especially true with phosphorus, which is found in high amounts in almonds and cashews. Younger bodies can remove extra phosphorus easily. But after 60, kidneys work more slowly, and phosphorus begins to build up in the blood. When this happens, the calcium in your body goes out of balance. This forces your kidneys to work harder, and over time it can cause scarring in the filtering units. Many seniors don't feel any symptoms, but the damage continues quietly inside. Cashews add another challenge. They are high in both phosphorus and potassium. For older adults with kidney concerns, too much potassium can trigger irregular heartbeat or sudden changes in blood pressure. Even a small handful of cashews can push your intake close to the daily limit recommended for people with kidney issues. This doesn't mean you must stop enjoying nuts altogether. It simply means choosing nuts that match your age and kidney needs. A much safer alternative to almonds and cashews is walnuts. Walnuts contain far less phosphorus and are rich in omega-3, which helps calm inflammation and improves kidney blood flow. They offer the nutty flavor you enjoy without putting pressure on your kidneys. Point 7. Pumpkin seeds. Good for the heart, but risky for aging kidneys. Pumpkin seeds are often praised as a healthy snack, especially for the heart. Many older adults enjoy them for their crunch and taste. But when it comes to kidney health, pumpkin seeds can surprise you in a negative way. The problem lies in something called oxalates. These are natural substances found in many plant foods, and for healthy kidneys, they are not a big issue. But for aging kidneys, oxalates can become dangerous. Here's why. When oxalates enter your body, they look for calcium. When they attach to calcium, they form tiny crystals. If your kidneys are strong, they flush these crystals out. But if your kidneys are slowing down with age, these crystals can start to build up inside your urinary tract. Over time, they grow into kidney stones, which cause sharp pain, bleeding, inflammation, and long-term stress on your filtration system. A study on people who already had a history of kidney stones found that those who ate pumpkin seeds daily had a much higher chance of stones coming back. This is especially important for older adults because once a kidney stone forms at an older age, recovery becomes harder and kidney function may drop faster. But there is a safe alternative that gives you similar benefits without the oxalate risk: ground flax seeds. Flax seeds are gentle on the kidneys, help reduce inflammation, and may even support lower creatinine levels. Just a teaspoon a day can make a difference. Point 8. Flax seeds, a safe, kidney-friendly choice for seniors. If you're looking for something that supports your kidneys without putting extra pressure on them, flax seeds are one of the best choices you can make. Unlike pumpkin seeds, flax seeds are almost free of oxalates, which means they do not increase the risk of kidney stones. This alone makes them a much safer option for older adults. But the real power of flax seeds comes from the nutrients inside them. Flax seeds contain omega-3 fats, lignans, and soluble fiber, all of which help reduce inflammation in the kidney tissues. As we age, inflammation becomes one of the main reasons kidney function declines. The omega-3 in flax seeds helps calm this inflammation, giving your kidneys a chance to work more comfortably. The soluble fiber helps lower waste products like urea and creatinine by improving digestion and reducing the amount of toxins your kidneys have to filter. There was a study on people with mild kidney problems, and it showed that those who took flax seeds daily saw a meaningful drop in their creatinine levels within a few weeks. This is promising news for seniors who want a natural, gentle way to support kidney health. But remember one important thing: never eat whole flax seeds. They pass through the body without breaking down. Always grind them into a fine powder. A small amount, 1 to 2 teaspoons a day, is enough for most older adults. You can mix it into oatmeal, yogurt, or even warm water. Point 9. Chestnuts, soft to chew, but hard on aging kidneys. Chestnuts are a popular winter snack. Many older adults enjoy them because they are soft, easy to chew, and feel gentle on the stomach. But when it comes to kidney health, chestnuts are not as harmless as they seem. In fact, for aging kidneys, they can create 2 major problems, and most seniors have no idea. First, chestnuts are very high in starch and natural sugars. This means they can raise your blood sugar quickly, especially if you have diabetes or prediabetes. When blood sugar rises sharply, your kidneys must work harder to filter waste and maintain balance. Over time, this extra workload can make weak kidneys even more tired. The second problem is their high oxalate content. Just like pumpkin seeds, chestnuts contain enough oxalates to increase the risk of forming kidney stones, especially calcium oxalate stones, which are the most common type in older adults. Even if you've never had a kidney stone before, this buildup can start quietly inside the kidneys and only show symptoms when the stone becomes large or painful. Many seniors think chestnuts are safe because they are low in fat, but low fat does not mean kidney-friendly. The combination of high sugar and high oxalates makes them risky for anyone with high creatinine, reduced filtration, diabetes, or a history of stones. If you enjoy chestnuts, it's better to limit them or avoid them entirely if your kidney numbers are already not ideal. Protecting your kidneys today means protecting your independence tomorrow. Point 10. Why macadamia nuts are one of the safest choices for aging kidneys. Now let's come back to a nut that truly stands out for older adults: macadamia nuts. Many seniors hesitate to eat macadamias because they seem rich or high in calories. But the truth is, the type of fat inside macadamia nuts is exactly what aging kidneys appreciate. These nuts are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, especially omega-7, a rare nutrient that helps calm and repair irritated kidney tissues. As you grow older, inflammation becomes one of the biggest reasons kidneys start slowing down. High blood sugar, blood pressure changes, long-term medications. All these things can irritate the tiny filters inside your kidneys. Omega-7 acts almost like a soothing balm. It gently reduces that inflammation and helps the filtration units work with less stress. Macadamia nuts are also low in potassium and low in phosphorus, two minerals that older kidneys often struggle with. This makes them safer than almonds, cashews, and many other nuts that can overload the kidneys. A study found that people with mild kidney issues who ate a small amount of macadamias daily noticed better filtration and lower inflammation markers. For older adults, the right amount is 5 to 7 nuts a day. Always choose unsalted macadamias, because salt raises blood pressure and forces your kidneys to work harder. You can enjoy them as a mid-morning or afternoon snack, or crush them lightly and add them to oatmeal or yogurt. Point 11. Walnuts, a heart-friendly nut that also supports kidney health. If you want a nut that is both safe and nourishing for older kidneys, walnuts are one of the best choices you can make. Walnuts are shaped like the human brain, but they support more than memory. They also help protect kidney tissue, especially in adults over 50. What makes walnuts special is their rich amount of omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation throughout the body, including inside the kidneys. Inflammation is one of the biggest reasons kidney function declines with age. High creatinine, tired kidneys, and slow filtration are often linked to hidden inflammation in the tiny tubules and filters. The omega-3 in walnuts helps calm this inflammation, allowing your kidneys to filter blood more smoothly. Walnuts also contain polyphenol and vitamin E, which strengthen the walls of kidney cells and improve blood flow through the filtering units. Another advantage is that walnuts have moderate levels of potassium and phosphorus, unlike almonds or cashews, which can overload older kidneys. This makes walnuts a safer everyday nut for seniors who want to support kidney health without taking risks. For best results, older adults can eat 4 to 5 walnut halves a day. Soaking them in warm water for 10 minutes softens them, making them easier to chew and digest. You can also add chopped walnuts to oatmeal or yogurt for a gentle, nutritious snack. Just make sure the walnuts aren't bitter or moldy. Spoiled nuts can harm both the kidneys and the liver. My friends, by the time we reach our 50s, 60s, or 70s, the kidneys do not work with the same strength they once had. They become more sensitive, more easily tired, and less forgiving when we make small mistakes with food. This is why understanding the difference between kidney-friendly nuts and kidney-stressful nuts matters so much. It's not about giving up everything you enjoy. It's about choosing what supports your body at this stage of life. On the other hand, nuts like peanuts, almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, and chestnuts can quietly add pressure through toxins, phosphorus, oxalates, or high sugars. Avoiding or reducing them protects your kidneys from hidden strain. You don't have to change everything overnight. Even one small change, switching peanuts to pistachios, avoiding pumpkin seeds, or adding a teaspoon of flaxseed to your breakfast, can give your kidneys relief. Your kidneys work hard for you every day without asking for attention. They deserve a little care in return. The choices you make today are a gift to your future self, a way to stay strong, independent, and healthy for the years ahead.